Most people don't realize it, but your 20s are the make or break decade for building wealth. The financial choices you make now will either set you up for success or leave you scrambling for years to come. But today you're going to be different. Because in this video, I'm going over the 5 biggest money mistakes that are keeping people broke in their 20s, and more importantly, how you can avoid them. These mistakes are so common, and they can easily cost you thousands of dollars in the long run. If you want to build wealth, gain financial freedom, and live life on your terms, stick around. Let's get into it. Alright, let's talk about the first big mistake. Thinking you have all the time in the world to figure out your finances. Look, there's a saying, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time, right now. Most people in their 20s think they have time on their side. They think, investing can wait. I'll start when I'm older and making more money. Or, saving can wait. I've got plenty of time to build a nest egg. And then, suddenly they wake up at 30, wondering where all their money went. They're stuck in dead-end jobs they hate, drowning in debt, and no closer to achieving their financial goals. But here's the thing. Time is your biggest asset when it comes to building wealth. The sooner you start, the more time your money has to grow. So don't fall into the trap of thinking you have time. The truth is, the best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Okay, mistake number 2 is something I call lifestyle creep, and it's a silent wealth killer. You land your first real job, you're making more money than you ever have before, and it feels amazing. You've worked hard, and now it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? So you start treating yourself, you upgrade your car to something a little nicer, you move out of your parents' basement and into a swanky new apartment, you start buying those designer clothes and gadgets you've always wanted, but here's where things get dangerous. Your expenses start to rise right alongside your income. You get a raise? Time for a bigger apartment? Bonus at work? Hello, new wardrobe! It's this vicious cycle that I call the I deserve it syndrome, and before you know it, you're trapped in this expensive lifestyle, living paycheck to paycheck with zero savings to show for it. The worst part? Lifestyle creep happens so gradually that you often don't even realize it's happening. You become accustomed to this higher standard of living, and it becomes your new normal. But here's the reality. If you want to build real wealth, you need to break free from the chains of lifestyle creep. Let's move on to mistake number 3, relying on just one source of income. Imagine for a second, if you lost your job tomorrow, how long could you survive on your savings? If that question makes you feel even a little bit uncomfortable, you're not alone. Most people rely solely on their 9-to-5 paycheck. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with having a job, relying on just one source of income is incredibly risky. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. If something happens to that basket, you lose your job, you get sick, your company downsizes, you're left with nothing. That's why it's crucial to diversify your income streams. Think of it like having multiple safety nets. If one fails, you've got others to catch you. You could start a side hustle like freelance writing, graphic design, or social media management. You could sell products online through platforms like Etsy or Shopify. The point is, having multiple streams of income gives you a financial safety net and accelerates your path to financial freedom. Alright, let's talk about mistake number 4, ignoring your credit score. Now, your credit score is like your financial reputation. It tells lenders how responsible you are with money, and in your 20s, that reputation is being built, whether you realize it or not. The problem is most people don't think about their credit score until they actually need it. Then suddenly, they try to rent an apartment and get rejected because their credit score is too low. They go to buy a car and get stuck with a sky-high interest rate, costing them thousands of dollars extra over the life of the loan. They apply for a mortgage and can't qualify for the best rates or even get approved at all. And all of a sudden, they're kicking themselves for not paying more attention to their credit score sooner. But here's the good news. Building good credit isn't rocket science. It just takes a little bit of effort and consistency. Start by checking your credit report regularly. Make sure there are no errors or inaccuracies on your report. Remember, your credit score is a powerful financial tool. Use it wisely. Alright, let's wrap things up with mistake number 5, thinking I'll save what's left over. Now, this is a classic budgeting mistake, and it's one of the biggest reasons why people struggle to save money. Most people approach their finances backward. They get their paycheck, they pay for all their expenses, rent, groceries, entertainment, that daily latte, and then, whatever's left over at the end of the month, they consider saving. But here's the problem. Most months, there's nothing left over. Life happens. Unexpected expenses pop up, and before you know it, you've spent all your money and your savings goals are left in the dust. The key to breaking this cycle is to flip the script on your finances. Instead of saving what's left over, what do I mean by that? As soon as you get paid, set aside a certain percentage of your income into a separate savings account before you even think about paying your bills or buying anything else. Think of it like paying a bill to your future self. The important thing is to make saving a priority. Trust me, your future self will thank you. Your 20s are the foundation of your financial future. You can either build it strong or struggle later trying to fix the cracks. The choice is yours. Remember, building wealth isn't about being lucky or winning the lottery. It's about making smart choices over time. If you found this helpful, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more financial tips that can help you build real wealth. And if you're serious about getting ahead financially, check out this next video, where I'll show you exactly how to build wealth, step by step. See you there.